Good afternoon, Cam.
Good afternoon, how are you?
Great, thank you. And you?
Yeah, look at where the market is, all right?
Yeah. He's going up
Shall I
again.
shall I share?
Another TP3 on the last one.
Yeah, amazing. So there you go, guys. That's on the hour. Welcome back if you're joining us for the afternoon session. So my name is Cam. My colleague is Mateus. He's my confidant, the man with all the knowledge and the brains. So every day we're live, 8 till 10 and 1 till 3 for the New York Open and for the London Open, apart from Friday afternoon. And the market has been rising steadily over the last couple of days on the news that the war may be over. So that's what it's doing. So currently, huge uptick today. This is the hour candle. So this morning, it was sitting around 46.80, 47, 42. I think it'll push on. So the high for the day was 47.53. Mateus, you want to just have a quick count of how many profitable trades we've done? I think we've hit stop loss once today, or technical stop loss, because it didn't quite hit it, but it didn't quite make it. Other than that, you want to have a quick count up, so see how many we got.
We'll do it.
Yeah, if you're showing up on a daily basis, then that's what you need to do. Consistency and discipline equals success. So we're here twice a day because it's our business. We want to make money. We want to help you make money, and that's the name of the game. That's all we want to do. The aim of any business should be to make money, profit, right? Nothing else. It only exists for one reason. If it's a charity, then that charity obtains its money from businesses and people that are making profit, right? If it's a research business, that research business gets grants from the government who are paid by taxpayers who make money. So there's no way around it, right? Whichever way you want to look at it, right? Dress it up how you like. The only people that don't want to speak about money are those that don't have any. None of my friends have any problems that talk to me about how much money they made last year or this week or tomorrow. And you need to know. It's a very, very important commodity in life. There's very little you can do without it. So that's where we are. That's my little lecture and I'm preaching about money. But yeah, truly, this is what we're here for. There's no other reason, right? We wouldn't stare at charts all day if it wasn't it's money. So we've had some really good profits today. If you've been buying in the market, a few sells today in terms of signals, but otherwise it's all been buying. So market is very bullish over the last few years, especially so. So if you look at my screen at this little bit here, this is the 52-week average. So the 52-week range, not average. So it's been to almost 5,600 from 3,000. So, not quite 100%, but over the last year, that's how the market's been. It's almost doubled the price of gold. We don't particularly care about the price because we're price action traders. So closing partials on this trade and the buy from 47.26 to cover your SL. So you could have covered your SL, which is what we try and do every single day. So if you're stuck with the program and stuck with the day's trading, you would have covered your stop loss today. So incidentally, before the break, I was talking about the fact that, we don't necessarily, Mateus and I and our trader, trade in exactly the same way as you do. So that last trade that hit stop loss, I actually moved my stop loss down for that. I thought it was going to hit it and took 3 or 4 profitable trades during the break, even though Mateus and we had 3 meetings, 3 new clients. If you guys who joined us for our meetings today are joined us now, welcome. I really want to build this community, and we'll build it one person at a time, right? We don't need 50 people every day. We can't handle that anyway. So that's how we build. So the market is the market. So we aim to get you between 1% and 3% a day on your account. And if you've got a £100 account, that's not a lot of money, but percentage wise, it's still the same. But if you learn on that small account and have good habits, then you'll carry those on when you have a big account. We had Adam yesterday talking about the fact that exactly that. He said, if I started with a big amount of money and made mistakes, then I would lose money and I'd still be making mistakes. So if I learn good habits with a small account, then I'll carry those through to when I have a big account and the money starts coming. And in any operation that you have, money always starts at the end. Sales always made at the end, right? I've got people working in my house, paid them some deposits. They're going to finish one of those tomorrow, so they get paid tomorrow, right? So until they finish all the work, they'll have done all the work. Now they're cleaning, right? Just washing everything down. That's a day of washing things down. So until it's done, they get paid. Until the cake's made, you can't eat it, right? Just can't do it. All the ingredients have to be bought in, put in. That's what this is. So until the work's put in, you ain't getting no money, right? Contrary to what shit that you keep seeing on social media, right? There's no such thing as free lunch.
Yeah. More than 30 pips, by the way, and one is stop loss. That means if you are taking the signals, you need to be in profit today. Otherwise, you're doing something wrong. But then we can talk about moving stop loss to break even, booking profits on TP1. I will keep repeating myself until you get that on your head and you end the day positive. That is the goal.
Yeah. 100%. So I'm about 2.5% up so far today, Matthias.
Amazing. That's the way.
Yeah. And I'm holding a runner, which would take me to probably about 4%.
And like I said to you, I start the day very positive, holding from last night. That means if I didn't place any trades today, I will be up to my target. But because we are here, I keep pressing the button.
Yeah, brilliant.
Let's make use
well,
of
why
the time.
not?
Yeah.
Why not, right? So no, it's a wonderful journey, and I think it's wonderful what we're doing with each other and doing for our clients. So really happy about that. And we had somebody from Ethiopia join us this morning, which is absolutely fantastic. It's so rewarding to be involved in this venture of ours. And Matthias, whilst we've got a quiet moment, do you want to talk about the signal service that we're setting up for next week? Should go live next week.
Yeah, that is so simple to use. The same way we receive the signal, you'll be able to see that signal on Telegram, and then you can decide which pair do you want to trade. We have plenty, but I want to stick with gold. I'm not like I was testing only gold. Every 5 minutes, if you want, you can refresh and you will have a new update on the signals. If it's a buy, if it's a sell, the probability to get that on the right track, and that's it. And if we have some parameters that we'll need to look at, mostly we are looking for the green light. They will have a green arrow on the top, a green circle, and you're looking for that. You're looking for the green lights to go, and you want everything to be above 70%. But even though I was testing past last weeks, you can see sometimes it's yellow, it's not green, but you have a lot of good parameters and you can go as well. And that's, I think, we will get used to it by doing as well. But then we will have some updates, we have some training, how to take those signals, how to interpret that, how to look into it. But it's very simple. That is mostly for the people who cannot like be live with us, or they cannot like trade on the time that we send the signals. That you can do on your spare time as well. And sometimes we don't have signals for 1 hour or 2 hours or half an hour. And if you want to use that as a tool to boost your capital, that will be amazing for you, for yourself. and as soon as you get used the handle of it is the same as the signals. You just need to learn how to book profits. Don't wait for TP5. If you keep booking TP1s, you'll be absolutely fine with that too. It will be game change for everyone, because we have a lot of people who want to do the signals, but they don't have time. I understand life, the work, they need to go to their jobs. On that respect, you'll be able to trade on the evening, mornings, anytime that you want. That will suit your time. You make your points, you make your time frame, and you go for it. But yeah, we are looking forward to introduce you to that, and that will be only for our community as well. You need to be with us, but that will help a lot of people to make more profits.
It's interesting, isn't it, Mateus? You hear the stories that we hear from people that had tried trading before, but it didn't really work out for me. And then you talk about, you know, how long did you do it for? What did you start with? And start digging a little bit deeper, and then you realize, you know, people sometimes are not really prepared for the journey ahead, and B, sometimes the training resources or the people they hook up with are just not genuine enough for them to actually be delivering anything of any value in terms of content.
Yeah.
And so, you know, it's wrong from the start, isn't it? So I think the thing is, we sign up virtually everybody that we talk to, because there's no BS there, right? It's genuineness. And the other thing is that we don't ask anything for ourselves. You know, if you're putting money in the broker, or you're putting money on the broker, that's your money. It's nothing to do with us. So, you know, you can put £1 in there, you can put £1 million in there. It's up to you. We don't care. You know, it's yours. We don't see any part of that. And what that does is it just reassures clients that they're in control of their funds, that we're not a course selling business, right? We're not interested in, you know, selling you weekend retreats at £5,000 or any of that nonsense, right?
Yeah.
Wouldn't know how to do it, to be honest with you, right? So your money trading, we don't charge you anything. Just come and learn trading. Simple. Right? It's the best skill you'll ever learn.
That's it.
So what's the market doing? It's kind of stuck here, isn't it? New York has woken up. I think it's still asleep, New York, huh?
Yeah, it's not pushing a lot. No.
like a worm, isn't it? Just not going anywhere. Yeah.
But it is going up
shape and
eventually.
Speed. Oh yeah. Well, it's had its dip, hasn't it? Right?
Yeah.
And
yeah, it's still going up slowly, but it is going there. Let's be patient and wait for the next signal.
By the way, YouTube just told me that I can watch myself live on YouTube. How cool is that? By the way, we do probably around 100 signals a week. They're in the region of probably between 80 and 100. So, you know, between sort of 15 to 20 signals a day, which is unprecedented, really. No other groups doing that. No other groups doing the education that we're doing in terms of the graphs and things that our trader puts up. They're all obviously available in the Telegram group that is exclusively for our traders. We've just set up a Telegram group for our community. So if you want to know about the updates, what we're up to, and certain ideas for trade and whatnot, if you want to drop us a message, if you're not in that already, give us a shout. We'll let you in that. It's completely free, no obligation. You don't have to be a client of ours in order to achieve that. But in the other groups, you do have to be a client. So there's the Trade with Cam group, and we just set up a TWK VIP group, which will be for the new Signals, that service that we're launching, which should be ready for next week. We're hoping that it'll be done. So some of the technical stuff in the background is being done as we speak. And then we should be ready for you guys, possibly Monday, definitely by Wednesday next week.
Yeah.
So
absolutely.
I've just taken a little bit of profit to get to a nice central figure that I needed to get to.
Perfect.
That's the theme tune for my stories. Just looking at all the people that have commented.
Okay, let me go.
Just going through the social media, people reaching out, Matej. So whilst we're got a quiet moment.
Yeah, I think so. We never know, but the last signals were straight to TP3. That means we're just holding runners now, and some days will be like that. The afternoon session will be slow, but because we are
explain what a runner is, Matej, for those that have recently joined. Well, everybody's recently joined. We'll just explain what a runner is.
Back noise. Let me see. Just 1 second.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. The runners. Let's go for it. Let's see on the trades we have TP1, TP2, and TP3. And the way we are teaching you is to book your profits as soon as you're in profit. Of course, don't wait for TP2, TP3s, and all of that all the time. And when you're booking your profits, you can book partial profits. Let's say you have one lot size and you want to keep 0.20 as a runner. That is the runner, is the leftover that you leave there to do the hard work for you. Let's say, for example, on the market was very down and we had some buys on the bottom of the range at 47 today, not the bottom, but 47, and you place some trades on 47 and the price never came back to 47, and you put your stop loss at break even at your entry point, you book some profits, you book TP1 or TP2 or TP3, and the trade is still going up. That means you can hold some of that position to get more profits, and those are the runners, the leftover that you leave to do the heavy lifts for you. Okay, and then as you can see here, from 47 we are 47, 45 now. If you left some of the buys on the mornings to do the heavy lift for you, you can close a very good profit on the end of the day or right now. Is absolutely up to you. I don't like to leave some runners overnight. I'm happy with more than 100 pips, 200 pips, that's enough. But yeah, sometimes you will see updates on the group that 500, 300, 400, all those pips because of the runners. And there are the ones doing the heavy lifts. And sometimes you close the profits on TP1, TP2, or TP3 with one profit, and you can double it or do 3 times it or more if you leave the runners to do the heavy lift for you. Those are the runners. I hope
I
so.
think as Matthias was saying, we normally, sorry Matthias, so
Yeah.
I thought you'd finished, my apologies.
No, don't worry. No, I hope so. That makes sense.
So normally we go for between 30 and 50 pips on a trade, so, and sometimes it's less. So say for instance your average pip count is 30, or let's say it's 40 pips. You know, if you do a trade that's like 200 pips, you know, that's like 6 or 7 trades in one go. So Matthias had a trade from last night at about 700 pips. So that's like 20 trades, right? Or whatever that number is. I've not worked out even the maths, even in my head, I haven't worked it out. So I closed a trade yesterday at 200 pips, closed a trade today, this morning from last night, 500 pips. That's 700 pips, right? So at 35 pips, that's 20 trades. So you could really, really get yourself ahead. Having said that, don't try that when your account's too small, or your leverage is too high, or you haven't got any experience. Just watch and learn. It's taken us years and years to be able to have the confidence to have these runners. And we still don't do it that often. Yeah, so yesterday, if you're in the afternoon session, I stayed on an extra 30 minutes because I thought New York would really push on. It didn't. Yeah, you know, I thought we'd hit the highs yesterday morning. It didn't. I waited for the Asian session open, and I was up till about 1:30. It didn't do it. It was sitting around at 4,700. It could not get above 4,700. It did 47.27 yesterday, came back down, and I thought 47.50, maybe even 48 was on the cards. It didn't do it, but it did it this morning. Yeah, in the London session. So we banged in, you know, some really, really good profits this morning, and that's what, you know, but it takes a lot of confidence, yeah, and a lot of experience. So don't expect any of you newbies to be trying any of that, right? Because, you know, unless you've set your TP up, unless you've got 100 pips up, and you set your TP 20 pips or 30 pips above your entry point, that's great. You got a free trade then. So you got a choice then: either go to bed with 100 pips in your pocket, or you leave it. You could get 200, 500, 1,000, or you risk the lose of 70 of those and having only 30. So it's a view that you need to take. But when your account is small, you need to be taking and making every single penny you possibly can. That's your only way to go forward. Okay. So market's easing up. It's been around the 47.50 all day long. Will it break above that? Don't know. Yeah, don't know if I'm honest. It's going to take some more news. So non-farm payroll NFP on Friday will certainly move the market. Whether it moves it up or down, I have no idea. Okay, but we don't care because we trade up and down. Right, here we go. Prepare for a buy. So signal coming.
Yeah.
Right, there you go. There it is. So we've got a range 32 to 37. I got in as soon as the buy bring came on, and I got in at 38, so I'm just above 10 pips above the range. And again, if you're new, don't do that. And you're in range now.
Yeah. Just be patient. And if you miss one signal, don't worry. There will be more signals.
They're like buses.
That's
There'll
it.
be one along every minute. Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to explain the risk-free, Mateus?
Risk-free, that means we are moving the stop loss to that point. We are moving the stop loss for 47.35. You just need to move your stop loss to that point. Even if it's not your entry, doesn't matter. You protect your capital. And then we having updates all the time. If the prices take BE, I will look to re-enter at a better level. We just need to be patient.
So we're being educated all the time. Right. Again, nobody's doing that. All you see is enter here, hit SL, made money. That's all the commentary you ever get.
Yeah. As the trader is updating risk-free at 35, as you can see, the stop loss is 31, and we are just looking for a better entry if something goes south, goes on the risk-free. But it's better have the risk-free at 35 than have the stop loss at 31. Maybe it's not your entry, maybe you will lose like 10 pips, 20 pips, but it's better lose 10, 20 pips than lose 50 or 60 or 70 pips. That is
the if your entry was 36, let's say your entry was, so we've got risk-free at 35. If your entry was 36, or, would you close that trade, or would you just not move your stop loss quite to that point if you couldn't?
On the risk-free parameter, I tend to do, if I'm on my entry point, I put my break-even at that entry point.
Got a buy signal again.
If I'm positive.
Yeah.
Yeah. Another one.
Yeah.
Yeah. The things I will do is, if I'm in profit, I will book profit and move my stop loss to the point that the trader is saying as, or put my BE at my point if it's positive.
Yeah.
As you can see, straight away to 36. TP1 rich on the last one. You can book some profits.
Yeah, took a decent profit off that trade off the top. Just closing another one at a smaller profit. Out both of my trades, made money.
That's it.
And that's the key.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The market will...
small and often.
Yeah.
Trade the
market will keep giving if you willing to receive, but then just take it. That is TP2. Yeah, the last signal on the range was updating wrong. And if you didn't enter on the last one, we're not counting that as a positive.
Prepare for a buy. Prepare
Yeah.
for a buy. Here it comes again. We just don't stop. We're relentless.
That's I like when we have signals after signal.
There you go.
Yeah, that's the range. Yeah. But even though I enter on the last one, I make profits.
And sometimes New York's really quiet for 30 minutes, 40 minutes, sometimes an hour. There are people that say it starts stirring about 3 o'clock, which is 2 hours into the market.
And often we have news as well, 1:30.
Yes. There's nothing today, though, is there, Matthias?
No. But tomorrow will be the big one.
Yeah, big news. NFP non-farm payroll, which means that excluding farming jobs, how many jobs has America created in the last month? Gives an indication of where the economy is going, where inflation's going, where interest rates are going. So all sorts of things are tied to employment, of course.
TP1. And it's coming back to the range again. And it's straight to TP1 again. As you can see, if you keep booking profits, you'll be able to re-enter, but don't keep re-enter all the time as well. Just look where the market is going. As you can see, that was TP2 straight away. Let's book some more profit.
I was waiting for that little bounce. Thank you very much. Beautiful.
That's it. That's it. TP2.
Yeah.
And
70
TP3
on that I got.
Amazing.
70 pips I got on that. Brilliant.
Amazing.
Perfect.
No, that deserves applause. TP3.
Guys, how you doing? Come on. Tell us what you're doing. Don't just sit there. This is the interactive part.
Please tell me you got that last one, at least TP1 or TP2, because we're so quick.
I got 3 trades in that last signal.
I got only one, but was enough. I'm not risking too much. That's it.
So I'm just going to talk to you guys whilst you're sorting out that trade. So stocks mixed, oil pulls back, hopes of US-Iran agreement grow. Brilliant. Gold will rise. I guarantee you that. Global stocks were mixed on Thursday while oil prices sank on optimism of the peace deal. So let's see where it's MSCI World Index, Japan's Nikkei. Oil prices down from its heights, which is obviously relieving pressure on yield curves and bond yield. Strong's earnings season, a relatively robust macroeconomics environment added to a positive market mood. Trump predicts swift end to war. Take that as you will. Are edging towards a limited temporary agreement to halt their war, sources and officials said on Thursday. Yeah, so oil have finally got down to the bottom of this. Crude fell almost 3% today after falling, I think it's 6 or 7% yesterday, $98 a barrel. Yeah, there you go, 8% on Wednesday. So 11% over the last 2 days. Even after that slide, still around 40% above its late February Yeah, perfect sniper entry. Well done. I want to give him a little fire emoji. So that was great. So that's what's doing the geopolitics of the day. So there's lots and lots of momentum building around this war finally being over. So SL is now fully recovered. I never had one because I removed my stop loss or moved it lower. You shouldn't do that, by the way.
No.
So waiting for it to come back because I just knew it would come back. That's all. I can't say that to you guys because if it doesn't, then you're going to say, Cam, you said this. So I don't provide the signal, so I never interfere. No, it's true though, isn't it? Right?
You stick with the
Well, I don't
signal.
want to
Yeah.
take bloody.
We have.
Adam, he says missed every decent runner trade today and took every SL trade. Oh, well, why are you missing them? Yeah,
Why you're
that's
not
what I
booking
wanna know.
profit? Because we didn't have
What?
many stop loss.
You tell him, Mateus, why are you not booking profit?
You just need to
Yeah,
book
tell me that
profit,
one.
Adam.
Look at that! Look at that! Look at that!
Yeah.
Amazing.
Let's see if we can break that 50 barrier today.
Checking driver's side up in that box. That's good.
Have someone on the door. I come back now in 5 minutes.
No problem. So look, that shot right up from where we were, and it could break. If it breaks the 50 again, you know, signs are that it'll carry on going up and up and up. But look, there it's doing that now. Yeah, but the trend is still up. Don't worry about that. I've still got my runners from last night. I took profit, took a 500 pip profit on one of them, and then I'm just keeping some good entries around 4,700. So as you can see, it's still 450, 500 pips away. It's been down to, I think, about 32 today. So again, could have still taken a 300 pip profit on those. And interesting, just to address that in a second, Adam. It's really interesting, you know, that the thing that you've got to watch for is entry points. And I'm going to come to what Adam's talking about. You know, if you get a good entry, nothing can touch you. So I've got the trader now putting up 250 pips, 220 pips, 140 pips. So these are all trades that were left to run. So that's what was going on, you know, yesterday. So he's saying not managing to get decent entry on most of these trades. Price keeps running before I can get in, and then they move. Yeah, you get days like that where you just can't seem to, you know, you're just looking the other way or whatever it is. It just happens. Just happens, right? So a couple of options. One is obviously to keep going. The other is to go and have a little walk, have a break, and come back to it. There'll be more trades this afternoon. There'll be plenty of trading this afternoon, I think, with the New York session. And just clear your head. You know, go out for a walk, and don't fret. Just don't fret. We had it yesterday, and we've got it today now over there. The guys are they're trying to hang this toilet, and then it's just not working for them. You know, it's a wall hung thing, and I was like, "Are you right?" And I saw them struggling earlier today. So I said, fancy a cup of tea, why don't you take 5 minutes? Yesterday was the same. Said, so my head's gone, I'm going to go for a walk. And that's what happens sometimes. Walk away from it. Get away from the screen. Because sometimes it all becomes a blur. Right? So try and do that. Hope you're not down for the day. So here she goes. Let's see where it goes to now. I'm getting towards a 50 again. I'll put it on the 1 hour so we see if we've got anything to compare with. So yesterday I was talking to you about these two. This was the candle from yesterday. Yeah. And I was talking to you about that in terms of, sorry, this wasn't yesterday. This is an hour ago. But if we go to the day, it was the same thing. So we were here yesterday. It was this candle here. This was yesterday's candle. I was saying that it's going to aim for that. It did it overnight. It did it late in the session or early in the morning. Now, this is the candle that we're on. This is the day candle. So this is what it's going for. So I've got some TPs set at 45, 48.50 and 4800, right? So this is what it is. There's nothing. There's a little bit here. So look left. So this can turn into support or resistance. And this can turn into support or resistance. So once it clears this, so once it's gone past about 65, there's nothing. It'll go straight, it'll steam ahead, you'll see. And this is the skill that you need to be looking at. And you'll acquire it. It just takes time. And you cannot short circuit that. The only way to get there as quickly as possible is to be trading with us every single day. Every single day, right? Find a way. How are you reading this market, Matthias, on that 1 hour? What are your thoughts?
It's the same. I think we broke that level that you're talking about yesterday. And today, that level is the 50. And if we can break that 50, we can go to 48 easily. After that is nothing to hold. Of course, news and all those things. If we don't have any updates, we have some news tomorrow. We need to be mindful of that. If you're reaching your target for the week, you can trade tomorrow with the signals, but stick with your rules always. Don't be afraid of news as well, because we always trading on the news, and sometimes we can make a lot of money on the news as well. But yeah, let's break that 50, and then the next step will be 48 for sure. But yeah, I saw one message from Adam on YouTube. You just need to be mechanical, Adam. Get in on the trade. As soon as we have the range, try to get in, and you can always place another trade if it comes back to the range. But just get in and book profits.
I think overanalyzing as well. Yeah, fear starts coming in, so don't overanalyze. Press the button, don't be afraid. Lower your lot size. Yeah, if you want to de-risk, lower your lot size, but don't stop trading. And again, when we talk to people, how much money you're going to start with, it's important, because if your lot size can only be 0.01, you need to get to 0.02. or 0.03 as quickly as possible, not by taking risk, okay? By account size. That's investment or growing it. You need to get to that, because then you've got some question, like this morning, Matthias was discussing taking partials and lowering your lot size. Well, if your lot size is already 0.01, then you can't go any lower. So then you're stuck with that. And that's what happens, right? Let me just do this. So modify that position. And you know, working with this trader for, is it May, about 10 months now, and only this trader has really taught me a lot about the psychology of trading and the way that he trades, how he manages to get these 140 pips, 200 pips, and 1,000 pips, and all the rest of it. Right? So working with the same coach over a length of time will teach you things properly. Jumping from one to another like a little lily pad, right? Looking for the shiny penny every single day will just frustrate everything out of you. I know people that have tried so many strategies. They're even running 3 or 4 strategies now. Let me tell you, none of them make any money, right? Because they don't know where the hell they're going, right? The one thing, the one coach. Find a coach that works. Stick with them. Don't let them go, right? Had a fantastic PT until Christmas. Absolutely brilliant. Fitness, really, really getting there. Gym closed. He's now at a gym which is like an hour and a half away. I'm never going to go there, right? I'll go there the first time, right? Here I am, 5 months in, I'm freaking 5 kilos heavier, right? There are other PTs. I told you the other day, I'm a member of another gym, even paid for the year. Great PT there, just won't go. Because we had that, we had a bond, everything was there, connection was there. We knew, now I've got to do that all again. So find a good teacher, and you will have bad days with them, right? We get so frustrated some days. But we tend, touch wood, not to have losing days, but only because of discipline. I had plenty of losing days when I thought I knew better than him, right? And that's painful.
When you don't
It's
do
painful
things manually, isn't it? Is where you have losing days.
Yeah. Well, when you don't follow the script, when
Yeah.
you don't follow the sat nav, you're going to get lost, or you're going to run out of petrol before you get there, or you're going to, or worse. So not only losing money painful, but the other thing is, you shouldn't be doing that, right? But we get overconfident is a polite phrase that I'll use, and we think we know better. Then we see traders that just disappear. We don't see them for months and months and months, right? Because it bruises your ego as well, right? Just dents your pride.
$52.
I've got that on the hour, so let's move it to the minute, see what it's doing. See, this trend is still up, even though there's some red candles in there, even though the pivot point's been reached. The trend is, there it is, right? So the 50 is the big point now.
Yeah.
Right, 4,700 yesterday, but now it's $50, 500 pips higher than that. All right, so you see that gets to 50, bang. Let's try that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times. Probably tried it earlier. There, look, it was again. Yeah, that was on the 15-minute candle. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's did not pick up some liquidity. Bang, it's gonna go there. I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah. Might do this again. Or it might do that. Don't be trading on that nonsense, by the way, right? Let's wait for the signals, right?
We're just talking, but yeah, a prediction. Just wait for the signals. Then you will have the stop loss. We have all the TPs all the updates that you need to have in order to make the decision and place the trade.
See, he'll be waiting for a pullback or an entry, because if it just goes straight up, it's very difficult to give signals. So
Yeah.
sometimes, wait for these pullbacks. I think there was some trades here, right? Which is where we came out of to get to this point.
Yeah. We'll send something for you, then you can have one point there as well, where that is going now.
What's that, Mateus?
I sent one screenshot for you. Have a look on that. You
Okay.
can see more or less, even if it's not green, you can see the probability at least for GP1, and it's going there.
Yeah, 52, 53, 54. So our new system.
It's already
Oh,
on
wow.
GP1. It's already on GP1.
What time was that?
I just refresh at 46.
2 o'clock. Yeah,
No,
enter by 52. Yeah,
Yeah.
wow.
You
Yeah,
have
yeah.
the current price. When I press the button to refresh, you have the current price, then you have the best entries, and then you have the TPs. As you can see, the stop loss is there, the hard stop, but I just put in stop loss, but it's on GP1.
Can I say something to you?
Yeah.
You know where that entry point came in? Sorry, guys, you won't know this. I can't tell you, right?
Yeah.
I entered exactly where that thing's telling you, and I'm not even looking at it.
You see? but that will give you a confirmation what you're thinking about. That is great.
Yes,
to
it
have.
does. Yes, it does.
It's a great tool. And even
And
on
I
the
was
signal.
thinking, 100 pips.
Yeah.
Yeah, brilliant. So that we'll have that live next week. So Mateus, let's not talk about it. It's not fair. So we'll wait for a signal. We'll wait for a signal. Market, should the agreement between the US and Iran not derail, gold will, obviously it pulls back, goes forwards. Nothing goes in a straight line. It will end up higher, much, much higher. And for a start, why do we know that? Because it's been there already, been to 53. Yeah? No, 56, sorry. Yeah, 55.97.
And it's scalping, as you can see, it's scalping. You can keep going to GP1s and that's it. But yeah, let's wait for the next signal.
Okay. So there's the cluster that you see, right? You can count it all the way from there because there's nothing in it. That actually peaked at 48, 97, 49. So that you can see that it's trying to get above that. And it just will not come down. So there's a lot of pressure there now building for that to jump up again at some point. So if we look at, see if there's any support and resistance anywhere. So it's above these hour candles here. I mean, obviously you've got the wicks there. So it's just about hit that now. So it was 43, 53, 45. So there it is. 41, it's got that, right? So at the moment it's 47. So it's about 60 pips away from that, the body of the candle. But it's actually whipped up to that. So I think that's what it's trying to go for. Goes past that, then you really have, let's have a look. There, you got all of this and all that movement upwards there. Yeah. Let's try and make sense of it on the days. Yeah, we've got, yeah, there you go. We'll be able to see this now. Okay, so there's the peaks there. 48, 45, 45, 50. Yeah. They're on April the 17th. And then May, obviously. Yeah, May's here. So that was the start of May. Selling, buying. So we have 3 days of buying for May. That was a big one. I think that by the end of today, maybe tomorrow, we'll be there or thereabouts. If nothing untoward happens, of course, the news can move the market. But we're up 1.1%, 1.17%.
Prepare to
$55
buy.
today. Are we in? Yes, we're buying. Let's go there. Do you want to put it up on the screen, Matthias? You want to take over?
Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah, let's do that. I'll look at the range, see where we're at. Okay, 41 to 46. This is just in range. So he's expecting that to go up now. Because Matthias and I have been doing this a little while, I was already in that trade before that signal came. So I was expecting it to not the signal to come, but as I was reading the market, I thought it was time to get back in for a buy. But it's lovely to see the signal because then it just confirms what I've decided, what I've done.
That guides you, helps you, make you even more confident on what you're doing. It's great.
Having this, yeah, it's like having a sat nav home when you're on your way home, right? You know which way to come, but it's still nice to see it.
Yeah. Okay, guys. Let's see. Nearly the 1 hour is nearly finished. Let me prepare that.
Should be. Is that TP1?
TP1, yeah, nearly.
Nearly. 49 is TP1.
Yeah.
There you go.
TP1. You know what you need to do. Keep booking your profits, moving stop loss to break even.
Yeah, don't let it reverse on you.
Yeah.
And you know what you decide to do is about the confidence that you have in yourself and the market, right? You
Yeah.
see profit and you think, I don't know about that. Press the button, get rid of it, right? Take the money.
Yeah.
See, drop. Look at that. What were we saying? I didn't even see that candle come straight down.
Yeah.
Look at that. Price pulled back. Yeah.
That's why I'm keeping saying book your profits, because then you can re-enter in a better position.
Mm. Brilliant, Adam. He says 3 wins on that one. Great turnaround.
Well
Give him
done.
a round of applause.
No, he needs that. Yeah.
It can be done.
That's for you, Adam.
Well done, buddy. Happy for you. By the way, if you've got friends that are trading and they want some, they want to come, just let us know. We'd love to have them trade with us. Introduce them to us. We'll be very grateful. And please like and subscribe to the page. That really helps us. Prepare for a buy. There you go.
Another buy.
Yeah, your entry's there.
Why is important to book profits and don't leave the money on the table, guys? That can come to your stop loss. And if you keep waiting, nothing will happen. As you can see, the new one is there already. We are on the range.
TP1.
Yeah, went straight away to TP1 and came back to the range. TP1 again, twice. You had 2 times. Don't tell me you don't have time to play.
You didn't make any money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
TP1 again.
Hit it again.
Yeah.
And there it goes. It comes down again.
And came back to the range, and let's see. Oh.
Oh, wait. What is this market doing at the moment?
Yeah. It's
Picking up
dropping again.
liquidity? Yeah, picking up liquidity. What's it doing? So it could come down to here, or this point here.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, Tess, you got your charts. That's fine.
No, it's pushing, yeah. That point is 35, yeah?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
If you didn't book your profits, the only thing you can do now is move your stop loss. Make sure. Well done, Adam. He took some wins. And if you're doing the layering strategy as well, you can place your trades on the range. Price is coming back, guys. Time to book more
Of course
profits.
it's coming. Yeah, it's not going anywhere, is it? It's only how far it drops before it comes back again.
Great entry point if you're doing the layering strategy, 36. And we came back to 41. Like I said, keep booking profits, moving stop loss to break even. And keep doing always the same way. Don't keep changing the approach. Patience is the key. And booking profits is important to protect your capital
It's a lifesaver.
and to make money.
Brilliant. Adam got that one as well. So clawing back any losses that he's had today. Don't revenge trade. If the day registers a loss, don't worry about it. It's not the end of the world. Learning is the most important thing.
Let us know in the comments if you booked some profits already.
Yes, please let us know.
41. Dropping again.
So it's heading for that area that I was talking about a little bit earlier, like you saying,
Yeah.
35, 34, 35.
As you can see, if you booked profits, you'll be absolutely fine now. But if you didn't book profits and didn't move your stop loss to break even, now is nearly close to the stop loss. You'll be panicking and things like that. You don't want that feeling. Just keep booking profits.
Right, let me go and take a little 5-minute break, see how you guys get on.
Yeah. The price comes up, range 53. Another buy, guys. There is the range. Now you see what I mean about booking profits and wait for the next signal. Don't keep chasing TP3s all the time, because sometimes we'll not go there and then you can get out of the trade instead to book profit. Risk free at 31, 47, 31. And the risk free, you know what you need to do, guys. Move your stop loss to that point. Nearly TP1 on that one. TP1, well done. For those who hold for TP1. Your stop loss supposed to be on 47.31, not at 27.31. Okay, looks like it's pushing strong now. Let's see if we reach TP2 as well. I'm moving my stop loss to my entry point. On that point, I booked some profits. Just waiting now for more profits. $80 pips. And there you go. Let's see. TP2. More profits now, guys. And that's it. Like I say to you, just book profits, wait for the next signal. Book profits, wait for the next signal. Sometimes doesn't go to GP2, TP3, and you don't want to be stop out on your stop loss, instead to book profits. Keep it the habit of booking profits, and you'll be successful. Just patience for the next signal. Sometimes can take time, but then you just keep doing it. We still have potential for TP3 here. Let's see if it breaks that 40. 41 needs to break now, and we can go for TP3. Otherwise, you know what you need to do. You have money on the table now. Don't leave there. Just book some profits, move your stop loss, and follow your strategy. If your strategy is go to TP3, you can go for TP3, but then move your stop loss to break even. Don't let that on the table.
It's playing with us, eh?
TP2 on that one already come.
Yeah. Beautiful.
And let's break that 41 to go to TP3. Let's see.
60. 60.
Yeah.
Well, my bathroom's nearly completed. Or one of them is.
That's great. Let us know, guys, if you booked nice profits on the last one. We're still there. But let me know if you already put some money on your bank account, not leaving on the table.
The other thing is that what you're doing by taking the profits, as Mateus does so well, is you're de-risking your account as well, right? Once that trade once you've bagged your profit, there's no risk to you of hitting your stop loss and losing any money. So it's a double win, although we don't see it that way. That could then reverse. How many times have we seen it just reverse back? Next candle, damn, all profits gone. So it is a fast-moving market, but that's what we enjoy about it. There's loads of opportunities every day, and all I would say to you is, as soon as you can make this your full-time job, you're going to enjoy it so much because you've got nothing else to think about. You can trade all day, 4, 5, 6, 10 hours a day, make a shed load of money, and no stress, no politics, nothing. Here she comes.
Trying to reload my page. Yeah, got closing on 43. It's nearly on there.
right? You've got to be mindful now of runners and things and leaving money on the table and going for the big stuff because it's NFP tomorrow. So 1:30 tomorrow. There will be, I can't guarantee it, but there's usually a lot of movement. So you don't want to have open trades and your account exposed to anything. So try and get everything wrapped up. Just been thinking of that. I've got some runners with some really decent profits, and I'm thinking, is it time to take them now and be out of the market and be in a position where, I'm absolutely at no risk whatsoever. So there's all of these things. That's about account management, right? Managing your account and how you do that. So, it's got some decent profits. No need to give them away with greed. Okay? Just bear all of those things in mind. There's lots of variables to these things.
Yes, absolutely. I was talking about that before as well.
Yeah, so I've just closed one at 430 pips. I'm just about to close one at 400 pips.
As you can see, more than 100, 200 pips after taking the profit is amazing.
Just closed another one. 27, 37, 47. So about 150 pips. So closing out my trades just because I want to finish trading with you guys today at 3 o'clock. Don't want to be sat here. And so take the profits. Probably got best part of 1,000 pips, maybe more today. So greed and over trading kills every single trader I've ever met. So take your money and go home, right? Be safe.
As you can see, the last...
Again,
yeah.
Sorry.
No,
Don't
the
need to
last...
squeeze every pip out of it.
The last TP was reached by the trader, and as you can see, sometimes it's few pips away, 1, 2, 3 pips away, and he's updating the signal. That is good for you because that means don't stick with the right number, just book some profits. If you aim for TP3, that was a good call, but for sure that one will go to more even today, but let's see, we never know. It's better safe than sorry.
And that's where your business plan will really help you, your target for the day, right? If you reached it and you've got some bonuses, I've reached it ages ago. So now these are just free trades that I entered last night, held on yesterday afternoon, entered yesterday afternoon, held on, market moved overnight. So really got healthy profits.
As you can see, it's officially breaking the 45 now.
Yeah, that'll go. Whether it does it today or tomorrow, this afternoon, this evening, in the Asian session, I have no idea.
Yeah.
So I've left a trade open with a TP of 5,000.
But I really hope you can understand the importance of booking profits, moving stop loss to break even, As you can see on the last two signals, TP3 on the last signal, then TP1 on the previously, and then went straight away to stop loss. If you don't book your profits and you don't move your stop loss to break even, you left money on the table and you reach a stop loss. You don't want that. And that is often happening on the market nowadays. And just be mindful of that and learn how to protect your capital. And it's better have 20 pips, 30 pips than have 70 pips or 60 pips negative. You know what I mean? It's better taking in small profits that will grow your capital, and then you'll be more confident with the signals as well.
So market comes all the way back again, heading towards 47.50 again.
Yeah. And that's it. As you can see,
Isn't she a thing of beauty?
more profits. As you can see, updates on the runners, 190 pips after TP3.
Beautiful, beautiful trading.
Amazing.
I was going to say it's going to break it.
Yeah, it's breaking.
I was just going to say it's going to break it, right?
It's breaking. Yeah.
It's broken it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gone to 54. Yeah, it's broken the day.
Yeah, all-time higher.
That's for today, by the way, not all-time high.
No, all-time higher for the day.
Yes.
And it's not even 3 o'clock yet. That means, guys, that 48.
I'm telling you, she ain't done, mate. Matthias, this market is not done.
No, it's looking
Right.
promising for today.
New York's waking up. Come on. Look at that. More money.
That's it. Come on, guys, share the profit with us. Don't be shy.
It's gone. It's going to go nuts now.
Yeah.
So I was talking earlier about the day. Do you want to give me the screen, Matthias?
Yeah, go for it.
That's me, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, it's you.
Yeah, that's me. So I was talking earlier about the day and all this liquidity and these stop supports and resistance. It's going. This is the one 64. It's already, has it been there? Yeah, been to 58, 64, then it's straight on to 48.50 and all the rest of it, right? So I cleared out some of my trades, kept some on, got TB set at 48.50. Another one I'm going to set to 48.50. So it eased off a little bit. I can see it from my profits.
Oh, we have cool ones.
Hi,
Oh, she's
Matthias.
back.
Hello.
How you doing?
He's back.
Oh, I'm
We
just.
missed you. Where you been? How's your mum?
Oh, don't. It was weird. My mum's in hospital 90 miles away. My nephew's in hospital 90 miles. Oh, don't ask. Anyway, I'm back.
Oh, God.
I came home for a rest.
Uh,
I couldn't do it anymore. How are you guys?
great.
Actually, as we do most days now, actually.
That's really good. So I couldn't really trade. I took a couple of trades on bank holiday, which
Yeah.
was okay, which was good. And then I haven't really. Do not let me trade. I've made nearly 8% today. So do not let me trade.
Is that it?
That's it. I had to
For
make up.
God's sake.
I had to make up for the week. So do not let me, if you see me pick up my phone to place any more trades, just tell me to put
Go-
that bloody phone down.
Go away. Just have a break.
Yes, yeah.
Brilliant. Brilliant.
I must not touch that phone today again. And the
That's
interesting,
fantastic.
well, the interesting thing is, I was down at one stage, 4%. 4%.
4
Because-
44%.
4%, because you know when I'd taken it and the TP1, but then it goes and takes the stop loss,
Yeah.
and then I was up 5%. I made it back up to 5%. So now I am just kissing 8%. So I am not touching any more trades today. So I've had my own roller coaster, which has been a good ride. It's been a good ride. I mean, I went to 4%, and then within about 10 minutes, 15 minutes, I was 5% up. So that's ongoing, isn't it? When you're at a loss of 4% and then on a high of 5.
Yeah, terrific.
Because you have the resilience, you keep doing it.
Yes.
That's
Yes,
why.
I thought no. And it's been odd. The week's been odd, but it's good. It's good to be back.
That's great. Great to have you here. And let's
Thank you.
celebrate. You are nearly 8%. That's for you.
So I'm not touching anything. I'm not touching my phone. It's here, but I'm not touching it.
Guys, if you want to ask Cool any questions, because she's not allowed to trade, there's a few of you on, post them in here. Right? She's been trading for about 35 years. Right? Got
Yeah.
a £10 million account, and she's done 8% today.
Oh, God. I wish. $1 million account. But I'm happy with my lot, I have good days and I'm happy with my lot.
That's good. That's amazing. Cool. And I'm happy for you.
Yeah. Thank you.
And the market is just going up. You saw that.
Is it
She's beautiful.
still,
She's doing so well today.
where's it gone?
It's broken the day's high. So let's see what she does now. Does she go back or does it retreat?
All-time higher for the day. Now is officially Nearly 59.
Yeah.
58. Let's say 58.
So
58, yeah.
I've done over 4% on my big account, and I've got one runner in there. So I'm just over 4% up on the day.
Amazing.
This is ridiculous. I'm about 10% up on one of my small accounts. I still got a couple of runners there. Okay, we know you're there. Where are you guys? Okay.
It's retracing a little bit now.
Yeah,
That is
that was a
normal.
big push, wasn't it?
When you have a big push, you always have a retracement. It's just patience. But yeah, I hope so. You booked some profit, guys. Nice profits today.
As I was about to say, so you saw me take some profit off the table. So lots of people will be doing that. Market's up. Let's take some money off the table. So we can actually spend it. You can't spend it whilst it's invested, right? So that's where it's at. So yeah, taking money off the table as the price climbs, people jump out of the market, so it eases up again, and then people think, it's a bit of a bargain. They start buying, goes up again.
But it's nice to have you here, Kuan. We
Thank
missed you
you.
those days.
Thank you. Yeah, but I suppose that's life. It hits you when you're least expecting, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Nobody sends you a letter to say we're going to make some changes.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, are you okay?
I am okay.
And did you miss us?
I did because we've had such a good routine this is the 4th week, so which I've missed half of. So we've had such a good routine for the other 3 weeks, and it throws you out, doesn't it?
Definitely.
So I've travelled back today in between stopping and hospital visits and things. So yeah. But good to be back. Glad to be back.
Nice.
Okay. So just to fill you in, we've started a couple of new Telegram channels. So one's the TWK community. So they're going to move away from communicating on WhatsApp. You should be in that.
Yes, I got that. I did.
Great, lovely. So we're going to be doing a lot more announcements, and then next week we've got a new signal service starting that complements what we're doing already.
Okay.
Excuse me, guys. My brother's on the phone from the US.
Okay.
Yeah, next week we just finalize everything. But I have been testing, as you know.
Yeah.
And it's working very well. I'm very impressed. Then we'll launch that for the community next week. That means if you don't have time to be on lives, on the live session, or you don't have time to trade because of work, you'll be able to keep refreshing the software, and that will give you new entry points. And then you will have, then you will have the probability. We don't need to rely on traders. It's a machine learned system, and it's doing very well. I'm very impressed.
Okay.
I have been testing, like I said, and the results are astronomical. We just need to keep doing it
Okay.
and learn day by day how
Yeah.
that works. Of course, you can start with 0.01 or even on demo account, then you just go for it when you feel comfortable. It's like the same way we approach the signals. I don't
Yeah.
like demo accounts because you're supposed to start with 0.01, then give you the confidence that you're doing the right thing.
Mm.
But then when you start to make money and grow, then you go and change your lot size, like you have done, Kuan.
Yeah.
You have
Yeah.
been doing 0.01 for
Yeah.
a long time.
Yeah.
And when you get confident, then is where you move your lot size up. You don't do that beforehand.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, it's a lot of updates, a lot of new things to help us to improve our system.
Will we still get the signals like we do
yeah.
as well?
Yeah. We don't take the signals because, look, it's a lot of success on the signals. We don't want to take that out of anyone.
Yeah.
The signals are working. We're just
Yeah.
adapting.
Yeah.
Because the signals is, as you can see, is a lot of buys. Some people, oh, why we don't take the sell or what? Now you can do whatever you want. You can take sells as well or buys. But I think so. We still on buys. The market is uptrend. We just need to stick with what is working, and that's it.
Yeah. Well, this is working. I mean, so I started this morning, Matthias, and very quick, I made some money, but at one point then I was minus 4%. And only because those 3 or 4 trades, they had hit TP1, but then hit the stop loss.
Stop loss.
Sometimes they do. They'd hit TP1 first, and then.
That I was talking about that today, about booking profits on TP1.
Yeah.
And you can always re-enter the trades.
Well, I really need to. I didn't follow my plan. My plan is hit TP1 and done. Don't re-enter.
Yeah.
And I had. That's another interesting thing. They were all re-entries.
Yeah.
And which is what I've told myself. My plan is no re-entry. Just you be happy with what you've done and end. And so that was interesting because it was like, well, your plan is not to re-enter, and you did that. Now it's hit your stop loss. But to be able to go from -4 in about 15-20 minutes to 5%.
Yeah.
Then I've got to make up that 4 before I get to +5%. And like I said to you, I won't be trading anymore today because it's kissing 8%. It's done.
If you're doing the right thing, you're supposed to be at 12% today because you're supposed not to be losing that 4%.
I know.
But look, the things are like that.
Yes.
And we are humans. That's why we are here to support everyone and to tell everyone, look, you're doing that wrong.
Yeah.
Try to change it.
Yeah.
And we do as well, Khan and I. We are humans. We do silly things sometimes. And
it just happens, doesn't it? Your mind goes a different way.
I will hold that more. That looks amazing. Then you end up not making any profits. The things I did yesterday, because of the calls as well, and because of the mindset of runners and things like that. Yesterday I placed one trade on 6 or 6:30, I don't remember now. And before 9 we already on TP3. But the things I did was I didn't set TP on that one. I just moved my stop loss to break even when we reach TP1.
Yes.
Then I thought that trade will pay off, and then I made a lot of money on that one because I just closed that trade 7 a.m. this morning.
Oh wow. Okay. Oh, wow.
and that was the could be a runner, but I
Yeah.
didn't book profit because I was in a very nice profit for the day.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just kept. That is the thing, when you are in a nice very profit on the day, you have
Yeah.
that freedom to do more things,
Yeah. Yeah.
try to hold more trades and things
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah. Well, that's a lot of learning yet, because I am still, like I say, I'm still at this stage, and just to walk away every day with a profit is a good day.
Yeah.
That's a really good day. And you've been doing this, Matthias. How long have you been doing this?
For many years, I think so. Doing that properly, the first 3 years I was there all every day, but then I had some stops. But if I put all together, it will be 8 years.
So
Doing,
I've been doing it 5 months,
yeah,
so I can't compare to you.
yeah.
You know?
I know what you mean. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm having stomach issues now, but maybe it's because of that 80 years burning. I'm not
Yeah,
sleeping
because
properly, but yeah.
yeah. But you've got there now. Just like anything else, whatever you're doing, it doesn't matter whether it's plumbing, electrical work, law, dental. People learn, and it takes time. Isn't it?
You need to learn, yeah. And for beginners, it's just the beginning for you now, and don't stress yourself.
Hey,
You'll
guys.
be fine, absolutely fine. Hello, Kan.
Hi.
Hey guys.
Hi, you okay?
Hello. Can you hear us?
Hi guys. You okay?
All
Yeah.
good.
Apologies. That was my brother from California. So you never know with family when they ring in the middle of the afternoon. It's never good news, is it?
Oh,
Oh, okay.
It was fine. It was fine. It's fine.
okay.
How are we getting on? What are we doing? She's back again.
It's
Yes.
dropping again, yeah.
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 4739.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shows you the importance of taking the money off the table, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
I've got to get speedier at doing that. if
Have
that
you?
makes sense. Yeah, I've just got to
you-
increase my speed at trying to do that.
What you need to do is don't think about it, do it.
Yes. Yeah. It just bloody.
It's when you
it,
get
it
into
just
shall I,
doesn't.
shan't I?
No. I've got to start doing it, but it just doesn't stop moving for a minute.
No, but what I'm saying is, I think I took about 5 trades off the table, right?
Yeah.
And it didn't bother me that it wasn't right at the top for the day and all the rest of it. Profit was
Oh.
good, 200 pips, 250
Yeah.
pips,
Yeah.
150 pips. You know, it's fine.
Yeah.
It makes no difference in the long run.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, fine. It's NFP tomorrow. Do I really want to be in the market with so many trades on so many accounts, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so you think, right, okay, let's tidy up because I actually want to finish trading today at 3 o'clock.
Yeah.
Right. So I don't want to be sat here this evening. I don't want to be looking at my screen this tonight, seeing what's going on. So de-risking, taking the profit off the table. Thank you very much. We've made enough money for the day or the week. And that's that, right?
Yeah.
Tomorrow's NFP, so you've got to be really careful what you do with that one, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so there you go. So like I said, had a monster of a day today.
Yeah.
But that was from runners from yesterday.
Yes. Matthias was just saying.
Yeah, and the issue that you had today, more than one person had as well. Well, Gwent
Mm.
reaching TP1 and leaving that
And then
open
going,
and then
yeah.
goes to stop loss.
Yeah.
That's why I'm keeping telling you, booking some profit. You don't need to take everything, but book some profits and move stop loss to break even straight away.
Yeah.
Then you save. And if that comes back, and most of the time coming back, you just place another trade if you want, or not, or just wait for the next signal.
Yeah.
Because then you will have a better entry on the next signal. You can see straight away today 3 signals. and the last one was the best entry. And then if you booked profit on the top ones, you're absolutely fine to go on the next one as well. But if you struggle, if you don't put stop loss, keep holding the trade thinking that will go to the moon or things like that,
No.
that is the worst case. That you need to stop doing that and stop booking profits. You can see Kuwant, she was 4% negative. She had the resilience, she kept doing it, and she ended up the day at 80%, nearly 80%. It's amazing. And that is all the things we say every day: consistency, resilience, discipline, all the skills that you need to have. And sometimes you don't have all of them, but then you keep building that over time. I have a lot of
So
discipline.
yes.
I have a lot of discipline. If I stick with one thing, I will do it, no matter what.
Yeah,
But then-
you're very good at that.
Yeah, resilience as well. I keep pushing myself until I'm getting there. But then I'm like another ones. Then I need to combine those in order to achieve the goal. You need to work out. It's like when you go to the gym, you want to do the arms. You need to do the arms, okay? But then the next day you need to do legs. You need to do all the parts of your body. And here is the same. The skills you will need to combine, and you will need to put all together in order to achieve goals.
Okay, Tess, hi Ingrid, how you doing? How big your lot size? So really depends on your account. I think are you referring that to Adam, or are you referring that generally? So if you want to just clarify, how many trades max you place personally? Ladies, are you referring to Kulwant? So just clarify that for me, or jump on the send a message to me or Mateus. We'll send you a link and you can jump on the call and we can have a chat. But we are wrapping up now as well for the day. So I hope you've enjoyed trading with us today. We certainly have enjoyed having you. It's great to see you back, Kulwant. Hopefully you'll be
Nice
back with
to
us
be-
regularly as you were before.
Yes, yeah,
Yeah?
definitely,
Uh,
definitely.
Yeah, Ingrid's asking you a question. How
Mhm.
big is your lot size? How many trades you max? So let me just phrase it. So if you don't want to discuss lot size, that's not anybody's business. So how many trades do you place per signal, if you like? How many
What
layers do you take?
I don't layer. I don't layer. I know how to layer. What
Okay.
I tend to do is, what I'm trying to do is practice patience, because you know when the signal comes and we're told we get the range, don't we? And you take
Mhm.
the top, which becomes the worst entry. But if you wait, then it goes down. Generally, it goes down. So I will just take another entry then. I try not to take more than 2 entries per trade.
Yeah.
Does that help? I try not to take more
Yeah.
than
So
2. Because I
so
know
let me
Mateus only
summarize.
takes about 2.
Yeah, let me summarize then. So, and correct me if I'm wrong. So when the signal comes in for a buy, you press the button.
Mhm.
And then you wait for that. Then if the market retraces back down a little bit,
Yes.
you take the second trade. You don't take a
Yes.
third trade. And then
Not usually.
do you take to you do you still do TP1 or do you go higher than that now?
I do it. I'll do TP1 on the worst entry and try and take the best entry up to TP2.
Well done.
Brilliant. So there you go, Ingrid. So what Kulwant does is takes a trade. She takes the trade immediately, takes the second one if it comes back a bit for a better entry, closes her first entry at TP1, and tries then to manage her second entry to TP2. So, Kulwant, what lot size do you use per 1,000?
So 0.04.
Per £1,000?
0.04.
Point-
So if I have 2 entries, they're both 0.02.
Okay, so you half it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
good.
so there you go.
strategy as well.
So, because I find it quite difficult to ask people their account size, so I won't do that. So
Because-
what Cool1 does is
because-
0.04 per 1,000, but she divides it into 2 entries. I hope that explains that. Yeah, that's great. That's a lovely formula. And do you do that every single time?
Yes, I'm trying to. I'm trying to 90%, 90% of
Yeah.
the time. And sometimes I realise I haven't changed it. So it'll be one trade at 0.04. And that's fine too, because I can manage that then. Yeah, I can manage
it.
that.
Account size.
Beautiful.
The account size will be a lot of zeros soon
Yeah.
because she's doing the right thing. But yeah, thank you very much again, Cool1.
That's okay. Nice to be back. It's 3:00, gents, and I think we've got a recap as well, haven't we, on the day's trades come through?
Go
Yeah.
on then. Mateus will do the recap as to what we've had today.
Yeah.
Let's see. Trading
Okay,
recap.
so shall I read that for you? I've got it in front of me now.
Yeah, go for it.
Total number of trades 24, winning trades 26. Officially, two losing trades, 1 official SL. Win rate was 90%. So some of you got a little bit more than that. So it's a case of, maybe you got 2 or 3. Another elite level session, perfect demonstration of just how powerful this strategy is, etc., etc. Those of you in the group can read the balance of that. So those of you not in the group, we've had 24 trades today. 26 total trades. I think that's the wrong way around. 26
Yeah,
total trades, winning trades 24. Like I said, maybe you had a couple of more stop losses than that, because sometimes we can't quite get the entry, but that is what it is. I think, Adam, I hope you've recovered. Cool1's had a 4%. I've had a busting day across my account, really happy. More to the point, this is what I didn't used to be so safety conscious. I had a lot of profit today. Could have waited around. Tomorrow might be 18, whatever it might be. I've left 1 trade open on each of my accounts. Lot size is relatively small. So tomorrow, if it comes down and there's no stop loss there, all of the things that you shouldn't be doing, right? So no safety harness, but then I don't want it to stop me out for 10 pips or something stupid like that. So decent profit levels, 48.50 on that one. So 1 trade open there. Yeah, just 1 trade open there. 2 trades open on that account. 48.50 and 5,000 on that one. It's a real long runner. And then that one's all trades closed. So that's it. That's my 3 accounts. The one that I manage with you guys, I haven't really traded that today because I was trading my other accounts because of yesterday. Otherwise, been absolutely fantastic. We'll see you tomorrow morning at 8:00 sharp, and that'll be our last session for the week. I don't know whether Mateus fancies being here for NFP. Yeah.
I will let you know.
We'll see how we feel about it. If we're in the trading mood, then we'll come. It's no point in just watching it because it's not TV. You guys can watch it yourself and let us know how you get on. So have a lovely evening, and we will see you all tomorrow morning at 8:00. Mateus, you can talk
See
us
you,
out.
right. Bye bye.
Thank you. Bye. 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 Thank you.